Have you ever seen a chameleon and thought, wow, that little guy can really disappear? Well, it turns out that's not just a cool party trick. It's actually the result of some seriously impressive science. Chameleons aren't the only ones who've mastered the art of disappearing. Animals all over the planet have come up with some pretty incredible ways to hide themselves from predators or sneak up on their prey. Hi, I'm here to introduce you to this video where we dive into the wild world of animal camouflage and explore the amazing adaptations that let these guys disappear into thin air. So, whether you're a nature lover, a science geek, or just curious about the crazy things that happen in our natural world, get ready to learn something new, because we're about to get started. Okay, so you may be wondering, why do animals even need to camouflage themselves in the first place? Well, it turns out there are a bunch of different reasons. For one thing, camouflage can help animals avoid predators. By blending in with their surroundings, they can be much harder to spot. Just think about a chameleon hanging out on a leafy twig. Its green, brown, and orange colors help it blend in with the leaves and make it harder for predators to zero in on. This gives the chameleon a much better chance of surviving and passing on its awesome disappearing act to the next generation. But camouflage isn't just about staying hidden. It can also be a super useful tool for hunting. Take the Arctic fox, for example. These clever creatures have figured out how to change the color of their fur to match the snow-covered landscape. This lets them sneak up on unsuspecting prey without being spotted. That's some next-level disappearing act right there. To understand how animals pull off this disappearing act, we've got to take a closer look at the science behind camouflage. Some animals, like chameleons, have color-changing skin, which they can use to blend in with their surroundings. But what makes this possible? Well, it turns out that the secret lies in the cells just beneath their skin. These special pigment cells contain tiny crystals called guanine nanocrystals. They reflect and amplify light waves, giving the chameleon's skin a shiny, iridescent appearance. But it's not just about looking good. This shiny surface bounces back the light, making it harder for predators to see the chameleon's outline, which could reveal its location to hungry eyes. But wait, there's more. These cells also contain other pigments that can take on a whole range of colors, from bright blues and reds to more muted greens and browns. By controlling the distribution of these pigments within their skin, chameleons can change their overall appearance in a matter of minutes. But they don't do this just for fun. Each color has a special meaning in the chameleon world. Brights are often used to attract mates, while more muted tones help them stay hidden from predators or sneak up on prey. Plus, the shiny, reflective layer also helps regulate body temperature, bouncing heat back into the animal when it's cold and reflecting heat away when it's hot. Talk about a disappearing act with a twist. But chameleons aren't the only ones who've mastered the art of changing colors. Arctic foxes have figured out how to switch up their entire coat seasonally, going from a warm brown in the summer to a cool white in the winter. This incredible adaptation lets them blend seamlessly into their snowy surroundings, fooling would-be predators into thinking they're just another snowdrift. But how do they pull this off? Well, it turns out that genetics plays a big role in this disappearing act. A single gene is responsible for the seasonal shift in fur color, but it's not like flicking on a switch. Instead, the environment plays a big role, too. As the days get shorter and temperatures drop, the Arctic fox's body produces less of the pigment melanin, resulting in a lighter coat that's much better suited for the snowy Arctic landscape. This is a great example of how evolution has helped animals adapt to their environment. Over time, natural selection has favored Arctic foxes with the genes necessary to change color, helping them survive and thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Now, you might be thinking that camouflage is all about blending in, but it's not always that simple. Some animals have figured out how to stand out instead. Take the peacock, for example. Its vibrant tail feathers may seem like a big, bold statement, but they actually play a sneaky role in camouflage. When the peacock spreads its tail, the bright colors and patterns help distract predators, focusing their attention on the showy feathers instead of the more vulnerable chicks hiding nearby. Meanwhile, the chicks are camouflaged against the forest floor, making them much harder to spot. It's a brilliant disappearing act that ensures the next generation of peacocks can keep strutting their stuff. But camouflage doesn't always involve color. Some animals have figured out how to use their bodies and behaviors to fool their predators, like the leaf insect. These little guys are so named because they look like fallen leaves, complete with veins and speckles that mimic the real thing. They even wiggle their legs in ways that mimic the fluttering of a leaf in the wind. It's a disappearing act that's so convincing it's not some kind of magic trick. So, it turns out camouflage comes in all shapes, colors, and textures. Disruptive coloration is another way that animals can throw off potential predators. Take the zebra, for example. Its black and white stripes are so eye-catching that it is hard for predators to focus on any one part of its body, making it harder to zero in on and try to capture. Meanwhile, countershading is another disappearing act that helps animals blend in. This is when the upper part of the body is a darker color and the underside is lighter, which helps to cancel out shadows and make the animal harder to see. Many sharks and some birds, like penguins, have mastered this technique, allowing them to disappear into the depths or the sky. Mimicry is another disappearing act that some animals have perfected. Take the mimic octopus, for example. It can copy the color and shape of other animals like sea snakes and lionfish, scaring off would-be predators who think they're trying to eat something poisonous. It's a brilliant, disappearing act that shows just how versatile nature can be. Now, you might be wondering how animals evolve these incredible camouflage abilities in the first place. Well, it turns out that it's all about survival of the fittest. When animals reproduce, they pass on their genetic traits to their offspring, including traits related to camouflage. Over time, this can lead to changes in the population as animals with traits that help them survive and reproduce more successfully pass on their genes to the next generation. This process is known as natural selection, and it is what drives the evolution of camouflage abilities in animals. Those who blend in better, avoid predators more successfully, or sneak up on their prey more effectively, are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on their winning traits to their offspring. Over time, this can lead to some pretty impressive adaptations. It's important to remember that camouflage isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Different animals have evolved different strategies that work best for them, depending on their environment and lifestyle. Some animals, like the chameleon, have mastered the art of changing colors, while others, like the Arctic fox, have figured out how to switch up their entire coat seasonally. Still, others, like the leaf insect, have taken on a whole new disguise entirely. So, it turns out that camouflage isn't just a cool party trick. It's a serious survival strategy that has helped animals thrive in all kinds of environments. Whether they're blending in, standing out, or taking on a whole new identity, these disappearing acts are a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of the natural world. As we wrap up this video, we want to leave you with a few final thoughts on the amazing world of animal camouflage. We explored the science behind camouflage and the many different ways that animals have evolved to master the art of disappearing. But now, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the amazing adaptations that animals have developed to survive in their environments? How does it make you feel when you witness an animal that has successfully camouflaged itself? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to show your support. By doing so, you'll be helping us reach more people and inspire them to appreciate the wonders of the natural world, just like we do. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of animal camouflage. We hope you've learned something new and maybe even discovered a passion for the amazing adaptations of the creatures that share our planet. Remember, sometimes the best way to disappear is to blend in.